It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the East All-Stars going up against the West All-Stars. Hold on, folks. We expect a wild ride. This could be one of the more impressive All-Star games we've seen. The way these teams have been selected, the amount of talent on the floor, it's generated a lot of anticipation. And Bradley Beal boosting his scoring output the past few seasons, justifying the big contract. Kenny, what's he been doing different?
I think he's more aggressive, honey. I don't think he sits back and waits for the moment. He goes after it, he sees it. He gets more free throws, gets to the line better, and his three-point ball has improved.
And also what has improved is his confidence. Because of the skill and athleticism, he doesn't need to settle. Just go out and be aggressive like Kenny just told you to do, buddy.
So improved numbers improves his confidence. So it's chicken and the egg. What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
I don't know.
What do you think comes first?
I'm not worried about that now. It's breakfast time. I'm worried about all
I'm just asking you.
Yeah,
You know everything, Dr. O'Neal. Tell me what comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Well, since it's breakfast time and I want an omelet, I'm going to go with the egg.
Well, if the egg came first, it would be a chicken because he'd make an omelet.
What? Sorry, I asked.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Antetokounmpo is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Harden. Then it's Curry. And it's DeRozan in at the three slot. Durant the pass to Westbrook. Over Harden. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's DeRozan up off the screen. Antetokounmpo, no good. Durant kicks to LeBron. Here's the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The ref's early calling it close.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Now here's Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Embiid against Davis from 13. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
Harden, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
James kicks to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
DeRozan, a screen on Davis. Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Irving.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Outside, Davis. The feed to James. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Embiid from 13 feet. It goes down.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
On defense, the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Davis sets a screen. LeBron against Embiid. No good from LeBron. And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And Durant sends it back, and the shot goes in. Here's Westbrook. LeBron outside, dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Irving after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the East All-Stars.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Curry with it. Outside DeRozan. Feeds to Embiid. It's Curry outside. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you just feel like every 3 Curry takes is probably going in. His form, his arc on the shot, everything is perfect.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. to the paint. Stolen by Harden. And here they come. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. On to Tacumbo. He's got his first points of the game. James again to Tacumbo. Here's Durant. Nails the 16-footer.
And Durant has just such a fluid release. Very efficient shooting the ball from that mid-range.
And DeRozan. Here we go. Shoots from 12. Second shot opportunity. And Harden wide open. He shoots. His three-pointers off the mark. Inside. Westbrook. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Kept alive. Embiid, no good. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. LeBron dishes to Westbrook. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And he's able to get it back. Moves back up. Durant trying to break free. LeBron can't get it to go. LeBron's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Curry with the steal. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And you know, Harden's a high percentage shooter from mid-range. If you don't close fast on him, he'll burn you.
Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
If the coach had any butterflies in his stomach about coaching the All-Stars, he didn't let on. He said this game's for the fans, and even though he'll be giving direction to some of the best players in the league, his only coaching advice, really, is to go out and have fun. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Curry passes to Embiid. Great D that time from Irving.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 6 points for Anthony Davis.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against him right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Aldridge has checked in for James. Theo comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's only in for Irving. Here's Butler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Butler loves getting close to the basket. Once he's down low, he uses that strength and quick release to get shots off.
Now here's Davis. He has 6. And it's Durant missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Beal following the miss by Draymond Green. Over Thompson. Trying to get open is Davis. Beal can't get it to go. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 4. And Butler gets it to go.
And, you know, Butler's a good scorer inside. Excellent at feeling out the defense.
And Beal kicks to Oladipo. Davis sets a screen. For three, Durant. The shot, no good. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Thompson with it. Now Beal defending. The game now all-time. 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
Well, I tell you what, he's not going to give in to the defense. Butler really is ferocious. Great job finishing off these tough shots.
Now here is Aldridge. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Oladipo kicks to Davis. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
Outside Butler. They set the screen. Lets it go from 14. Second chance shot, and Towns lays it in.
Yeah, you know, the energy, the hustle, the length and reach, Towns using it all to perfection when he attacks the offensive glass.
Now here's Davis. He's got 8. Aldridge trying to break free, and that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first set.
Lillard outside. Green, the screen. Back to Thompson. He feeds it to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Aldridge. Beal gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Green dishes to Lillard. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Over Oladipo. It's all in by the East All-Stars. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Oladipo. Davis setting the pick for Oladipo. Lillard against Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Deep. Green with the rebound.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Now, here's Thompson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they pick up 2. It's all knotted up.
And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
Here's Beal. The pass to Durant. Pass to Oladipo. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And some changes here for the East. Drummond's checked in for Davis. Paul George comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Kemba Walker in for Bradley Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge, the pass to Walker. Deep. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Gets here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Towns, a screen on Walker. Thompson for 3. And it's the East with the rebound.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
I agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Anthony Davis. And off we go at post game, now starting the second quarter. And before we...
Madami pagtrabaho.
is the West All-Stars ball. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. You've got Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Back to Oladipo. Towns with the steal. To the inside. Here's Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Clearly, Jimmy Butler is in the prime years of his career, and you get the feeling that no matter how much he achieves, he's always going to be looking to get better.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And just no question that Butler is a bona fide star. I mean, a tough, rugged defender who's also a juggernaut on offense.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Lillard. And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Walker against Lowry. Left side, George. Butler with the steal. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his first 2 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Drummond trying to get himself free. Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, despite the slight frame and slim build, Walker has good strength. I mean, he's determined to get to the basket, even when they get physical with him. Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Goran Dragic is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Al Horford's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pulled loose. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry is a player who has worked his way to stardom. He says, I still feel like I can be better. I'm never satisfied. My team is good, but I think the best I can be is a champion. There is no other goal in basketball. Guys?
D.A., that's how you truly create a legacy. It's Dragic with the drive. That one doesn't drop. Dragic against Thompson. Tries to save it, and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And the East All-Stars making a change here. James is checked in. Then for the West All-Stars, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's James Harden in for Johnson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
And you were a good defender, Greg, so you tell me, how do you guard that? I mean, the height, the soft release, not a lot you can do against that combination.
And a dunk.
Kevin, it's nice to see Lowry dish the rock. I mean, I enjoy watching him pass the ball because he's got a nice feet for when to get it to his guys for an open shot.
Drummond. And that one is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Harden kicks to Butler. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Dragic. Lowry kicks to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Horford. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
There's really nothing you can do
like mo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is just a long, wily, strong, attacking, skilled player. Defender a little hesitant off the resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Outside Lowry. There's the pick. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. LeBron with the block. But they get it back. Dragic against Lowry. On the wing for 3. And no good. Some solid defense from Butler. All alone. It's Drummond with the rebound. Walker dishes to James. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Russell Westbrook in for Walker. The West All-Stars also changing it up. DeRozan comes in for Butler. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Kyle Lowry. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. DeRozan passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
East All-Stars on offense. It's stolen by DeRozan. Harden outside. Back to DeRozan. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
A pull-up. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
I love the activity. George is not just a perimeter player, folks. You can depend on him down low, too.
They double-team Curry. Harden outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Harden. Buries it down low. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's LeBron. And boy, by goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket leader.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Bradley Beal comes in for George. And Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. Outside Curry. Off the pick. And it's DeRozan missing. Here are the East All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the East. Free throw, no good for LeBron. And so here are the West All-Stars. He was all alone on that one. Harden's got 7.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Westbrook kicks to Davis. James trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anthony Davis. Kicks to Harden. They set the pick.
May YouTube pa yan. May libre pa yun.
Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Shoots over Curry. That one off the back iron and out. Antetokounmpo kicks to Horford. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Horford's got his second basket.
A top-notch post game. It's just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Beal from long range. Tries again. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Anthony Davis.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And stolen by James. And Davis, here we go. That ties the game. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Al Horford.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Davis dishes to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. That one good for 2. James has got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. DeRozan against Beal. And it's DeRozan missing. DeRozan's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. Here's Westbrook, and he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Irving against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Westbrook, here we go. And that one is good. Westbrook's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
To the paint. And it's sent back by Horford. And they'll keep possession. And the shot goes down. Westbrook's got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Durant's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Towns comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. Pass to Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch in on you.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Anthony Davis. And West also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. He's off on the second. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Timeout call here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
left to play here in the second quarter. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Klay Thompson. Oladipo against Thompson, and Oladipo kicks to Irving. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Lillard. At the elbow, it's Thompson. It's stolen by Oladipo. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Oladipo. Butler, he's checked in for the West. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Thompson passes to Butler. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Durant. West All-Stars with the rebound. Towns has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Nobody near Lillard. Tips it up. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Irving kicks to Durant. 3 seconds left. And Embiid.
Embiid is a determined defender. I mean, slotting away shots. He's got excellent reach and time. Makes him a good shot blocker.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to you, I guess, and not you.
Not him?
You.
Oh, her for sure.
Them.
Yes.
This is Ernie Johnson. That's Kenny. That's Shaq. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Let's start with you, Shaq. What do you think about the East All-Stars?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, flashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ronnie.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on the West All-Stars?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in the position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Now the third quarter. After get going. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebound. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. And the West All-Stars have possession, trailing by 10. We've got Davis. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Irving in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. A three-pointer off the mark. Irving's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Looking to get it going. Yep, that one goes. DeRozan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. LeBron kicks to Durant. There's the feed to Davis. Back to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting. Tell you what, Kevin, it would be helpful if he would start to contribute a little more on offense because when he's missing, it makes it really hard for this team.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. The West All-Stars get it back in a new 24. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
And the shot is good. And that's now 18 points for Davis. Here is Harden. He has 7. Outside DeRozan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limited. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the East. So he hits 1-2 from the stripe. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you.
What's up?
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
Embiid the screen. Rosen dishes to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What a family of shooters the Currys are. Dell, Seth, Steph, they can all shoot the lights out, but if they have a family three-point contest, I think I'd have to go with this man here. I think I'm going with Steph.
And so he makes both from the line. Now the East All-Stars with it. Westbrook passes to Davis. Right side, Westbrook. Dishes it to LeBron. For 3, Durant. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Irving. There's the 3.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Controlling the perimeter well. Didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Westbrook kicks to LeBron. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to a single point after the basket from DeRozan. James dishes to Westbrook. Davis inside, Embiid's there, and it's Davis missing. Irving with the steal, and here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And Davis can't get it to go.
A good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Man, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Embiid the screen. Durant against DeRozan. Clock at 4 over Durant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
The West All-Stars have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Free throw drop for DeRozan.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for Davis. Paul George comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Dragic in for Irving. And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 1. It's stolen by DeRozan. Inside. Here's Lowry, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
East All-Stars have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Horford's checked in. That free throw good from George.
And if you want to talk about the best two-way players in the NBA, George's name would be high on the list for sure. I mean, that's the kind of presence he has at both ends of the court.
James, and James throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. He's with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Over George. DeRozan's shot is off. And George, here we go. And the shot goes in. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Outside DeRozan. Picked by Horford. Swing shot on the way. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now, here is Harden. He has 7.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
The West All-Stars have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Two shots.
Throw good, James Harden.
And Harden finished 2nd in MVP voting in 2017. Just a multi-talented combo guard who seems to get better every year.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for LeBron. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Russell Westbrook. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Towns is checked in for Horford. And it's Klay Thompson in for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
Takes a 3, hands it from downtown. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
Drummond passes to Beal. Misses off the right eye. Harden kicks to Lowry.
And I like how scrappy and aggressive Lowry is on the court. And it's easy to see how much his teammates enjoy playing alongside him.
The West All-Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first one falls. Walker's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Butler's checked in. And both free throws. And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 1-point game. Green dishes to Butler. Green, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Feeds to Aldridge from past the arc. But there we go.
Tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long-range shooters. You've got to challenge the shot.
Green, the screen. Towns sets the pick for Lowry. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lowry's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Drummond. The West All-Stars pull it in. Outside Lowry. Here's Towns, and he's good on the 3 ball. He has 7.
You see Towns doesn't dip much after the catch. I mean, he gets the ball right up to the set point and ready to deliver. Really sound fundamentals in that regard.
And the shot goes down. Drummond's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Their turnaround jumper can't hit that one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
The pass to Aldridge. Count it.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the they've racked up.
And Towns gets it to go.
Well, Towns has such a nice, smooth-looking jumper, capitalizing from the mid-range there.
And George kicks to Drummond. Towns with the defensive effort.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Here's Butler, again, the West All-Stars. Butler's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Outside, George. And the pass to Drummond. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Has to Lowry. There's the 3. That one, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. And Drummond kicks to George. Good. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
I tell you what, Paul George has done a good job getting stronger since he's been in the league, and because of that, he doesn't mind seeking out contact. As a matter of fact, his new added strength gives him confidence as he seeks contact.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Comes in for Drummond. And it's Oladipo in for Paul George. Damian Lillard's checked in for the West. 56 seconds left to play in the third. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Lillard. And that's now 11 points for Karl Anthony Towns. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. And Walker kicks to Aldridge. Back to Walker. Over Lillard. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
They set the pick. Lillard. Second chance effort. Here's Towns. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Towns.
And they haven't let points from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Antetokounmpo's checked in from the west. And Towns drops them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Ball's knocked loose. Beal with the block. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And that's now 6 points for Klay Thompson. Here's Durant. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. West All-Stars out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Lillard in at the shooting guard position. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits the 3-point bomb. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars. And Embiid with the block. And they're on the break. Here's Thompson. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Aldridge with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry with the steal. And here comes the break.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. And here's the East. They trail by 7. Here's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
East All-Stars, Anthony Davis. Taking 2 shots. And he makes the first. And the East All-Stars making a change here. James is checked in. And both free throws good for Davis.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the stripe.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Got a piece of it. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Antetokounmpo kicks to Thompson. Now the dish to Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem. And he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops. Boy, he hit his teammate in the perfect spot. Led him easily to the bucket. That's what you call a room service assist.
Here's Davis. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Here's Curry. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And just love seeing Curry get into the paint, skilled at kind of maneuvering around and finding that available space to score the ball.
Thompson with the bucket.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Here's Davis. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Yeah, it's called 3D. Dejected, deflated on defense. That's what's going on right now, guys.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And with the tide running against them, needs to turn it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
Harden comes in for Damian Lillard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fella. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Embiid, again, the West All-Stars.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars. Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Harden dishes to DeRozan, and it's in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The shot's good from LeBron.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Curry kicks to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And it's easy to see why Antetokounmpo could be MVP of this league. I mean, he can flat out dominate games at times.
Trying to get open is Irving, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Durant. Curry passes to Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Russell Westbrook in for Victor Oladipo. Russell Westbrook. the screen on Davis. Tipped away. DeRozan against Durant. He feeds it to James. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Count it. Good. LeBron's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
Count that bucket. 22 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Davis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
And, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from James. To the middle. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Embiid with the block. Kicks it to DeRozan. And Durant sends it back. But he gets it back. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's on LeBron James. Free throw dropped for DeRozan. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Davis. There's a good screen. Off the pick. And it's Durant laying it in.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 10-point lead. Outside DeRozan. To Antetokounmpo, 5 on the clock. Over LeBron, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 24 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's so about Antetokounmpo. Harden inside the 3-point line. East grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's Irving's out of the key. Back to Durant. He kicks to Davis. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Davis inside, guarded by Embiid. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
DeRozan. Antetokounmpo dishes to Curry. Embiid sets the pick for DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
How about about the leaping ability of Davis. Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Durant against DeRozan. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Durant. Outside Curry. Pass to DeRozan. Over James, and DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's James. Trying to get open. It's Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. 31 points for LeBron.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Curry gets to Embiid. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I'll tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shot.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
And James is an all-around talent, a fantastic passer who actively looks to get his guys going.
Unloads from 13, and the jumper falls for him. DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
James, the pass to Westbrook. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And the West All-Stars have possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 33 points.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to.
Here's DeRozan from 16 feet away. He cans it.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
1:35 left in the 4th quarter. The bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. It needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the East. Thompson, he's checked in for the West. Now Curry, inside. Here's DeRozan, and Durant sends it back to the middle. Here's LeBron, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. LeBron James. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Curry kicks to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
He got right to the cup using that screen. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Down low, got a piece of it, and stolen by James.
complete. Oh,
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim.
and there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Durant against DeRozan. The feed to Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Westfall.
27 seconds left in the game. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Nice move. And the layup is good. And it's a 10-point West All-Star lead.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Timeout called East All-Stars. They're down by 10. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shots good by Durant.
And there's no shot Durant can't hit. Has an amazing touch from way outside the arc.
That's tipped. Curry kicks to Butler. Horford high post. Curry on the wing. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And one of the epic nights in the NBA. We welcome you to the All-Star Game on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the East All-Stars playing against the West All-Stars. One thing we've seen lately, much of the best talent to recently enter the league is now in its prime. We'll be watching incredible matchups in this All-Star Game. Plus, a few big-time individual rivalries. Should be entertaining. LaMarcus Aldridge suiting up tonight. Great combination of size and skill. Question is, Kenny, can he be the backbone of a franchise?
Oh, we know he can score. And we know he's tough on the low box. He can step out on the perimeter. He is a superstar, but he's not the superstar. There's a difference. But he is a superstar.
You want to bring consistent effort and energy every night? Listen, when Aldridge is fully engaged, reminds me of myself, Kenny.
What's
Nearly
that?
Unstoppable.
Wow.
Could you stop LaMarcus Aldridge?
Wasn't known for defense.
What were you known for?
Everything else.
Wow.
Wearing a lot of makeup.
Wow.
That wraps
Stop
it up
it.
here.
I have acne problems.
They missed a spot over that whole big face. Thanks for joining us. See you later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. They'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. The West All-Stars to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Anthony Davis. This one for three. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, it's surprising that he flunked that one. I mean, especially since the defense was nowhere to be found.
Here's Davis. Makes the most of the high percent shot. Davis has got the first basket of the game for the East All-Stars. Durant against DeRozan. Here's Curry with the three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
The shot's good from Irving.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. They set the pick. And DeRozan kicks to Curry. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 6 points for Steph Curry.
And this is Curry's specialty, just remarkably fast with that catch and shoot.
No good from LeBron.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
The West All-Stars on D. Now let's go to the sideline to catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. He said this is one of the few times he hasn't had to worry about defense heading into a game.